The 20 most terrifying bridges you don't want to cross. Do you know the famous bridge scene in Monty Python and the Holy Grail? They have to cross the Bridge of Death in order to complete their quest for the Grail. However, the bridge is not only croup and missing most of its planks, it's also guarded by a sorcerer. You have to answer his 5 questions in order to cross the bridge. If you fail to do so, you'll be tossed into the gorge of eternal peril. Well, we might not have bridges with gorges at the bottom, but we sure came as close as possible to them. Here are the 20 most terrifying bridges you don't want to cross. Let's dive right in. Number 20, Eshima Ohashi. Have you ever thought what it would be like to drive a car on a roller coaster? Well, don't worry, Japan has you covered. The Eshima Ohashi Bridge was built over the Nikumi Lake, and connects Matsui and Saiki Minato. This bridge took 7 years to build, from 1997 to 2004. Because of the high water traffic beneath the bridge, around 4,000 vessels daily, the previous drawbridges seemed inconvenient. Number 19, Titley's Cliff Walk. Every time you hear suspension bridge, you better stay away from it. Built on the Mount Titlis in the Swiss Alps, this bridge is only 320 feet long and only 3 feet wide. Despite its size, the bridge is suspended around 10,000 feet above sea level, which allows you to see a glacier located beneath the Uri Alps, and even Italy. If you're wondering how tough it is, it's a hard nut to crack. It can hold up to 450 tons of snow. Number 18, Langkawi. Looking like something out of a sci-fi dystopian movie, the Langkawi Bridge in Pulau Langkawi, Malaysia, is one of the rare curved bridges around the world. The cable-stayed bridge was finished in 2005, and its length is only 410 feet. It stands at the height of around 2,200 feet, and it can be reached by initially taking the Langkawi cable car all the way to the top station, and that's where you get on the incline lift that takes you to the bridge. Number 17, the Bosphorus. We know most of you have obviously heard of the Bosphorus Bridge in Istanbul, Turkey, but it's still worth mentioning. Also named the July 15th Martyrs Bridge, it connects Asia and Europe. With a length of 3,500 feet and 110-foot wide deck, the Bosphorus is a true marvel. It was completed in 1973 and it's one of the rare long suspension bridges in the world that uses gravity to balance it. Number 16, Confederation Bridge. This is the world's longest bridge of our ice-covered water, and rightfully so. Located in New Brunswick, Canada, it has a length of 8 miles, and a width of only 36 feet. It is fully compatible for vehicles, and its 40 meters height above sea level allows for ships to pass underneath it. It connects the Cape Germain and Borden-Carleton. Number 15, the U-Bahn. Olden Bridge don't equal safe in our books, so if you want to cross the 170-year-old U-Bahn Bridge in Amarapura, Myanmar, be our guest, but you sure can't take amazing sunset photos here. It spans the entire Thunk Thurman Lake, and has a length of 0.75 miles. It was built in 1850, when the capital of Ava Kingdom was transferred to Amarapura. U-Bahn was the name of the general that built it. Number 14, Capilano. Just a simple suspension bridge deep in the forests of North Vancouver, Canada. It was first built in 1889 by a Scottish engineer, and since then it underwent various reconstructions. It's 460 feet long and spans over the Capilano River. It turns out that the bridge is actually on private property and can be accessed by paying a daily admission fee. Surprisingly, it attracts over 1.2 million visitors per day. Number 13, Ogui du Midi. It does have a bridge, but we wanted to mention this mountain for its extremely popular complex at the summit. Beloved by alpinists around the globe, the Ogui du Midi is a mountain near Mont Blanc. The complex uses a cable car to take you to either the ski center, at around 8,800 feet above sea level, or you can step into the void. A glass chamber located at the top of the mountains around 12,500 feet in the air. Just talking about it gave us chills. Number 12, Vine Bridges. Coming straight out of this vintage kung fu movies, these bridges are a nightmare for anyone afraid of heights. They're located in one of the 3 valleys in Japan, the Eeo Valley. What's surprising is the fact that no one knows when they were built. Some assume that the monk Kobo Daishi is behind these marvelous bridges made from wisteria vines, one of the toughest vines in the world. Number 11, the Sidhu River Bridge. When we first saw the photo of this bridge, we thought it was photoshopped. Built as a traffic bridge over the Sidhu River in Pudong County, China, with its 4,000 feet in length and 80 feet wide, it was designed by CCSHCC. The valley of the Sidhu is very deep, around 1,600 feet, so crossing it was a hassle. Until 2009 rolled around and this bridge opened to traffic. Number 10, Glass Bridge. China has been known for attracting tourists with its glass structures intended to get the adrenaline pumping in your body. The glass bridge in China is supposed to be a representation of a dragon crossing the valley. It is the longest glass suspension bridge in China, 500 meters long with 1,000 glass panels. Although the bridge has a capacity to support the weight of around 2,000 people, they only let 500 on at a time, just to play it safe. Number 9, Longjiang. Longjiang is the bridge that spans over 7,800 feet, and stands at a height of around 920 feet above the Shuili River in the valley. This makes the Longjiang one of the longest suspension bridges in China. It connects the cities Baoshan and Tangchong, and leads directly to Myanmar. The view, as well as the nature around it, are breathtaking. Number 8, Milao Viaduct. And now we have a bridge that holds the world record for the highest bridge ever built by man. Standing at 1104 feet above sea level, the viaduct is comprised of several arches that are a little taller than the Eiffel Tower itself. Its length is 8,000 feet, not to mention that the Milao Viaduct on the River Tart has won numerous engineering awards for its outstanding design. Number 7, the Karika Reed. Just a simple nope would suffice here. Karika Reed is a rope bridge that has been constantly under reconstruction in the past. Located in Ballantyne, Northern Ireland, fishermen use these types of bridges to get from one island to the next. It is not particularly long, only 60 feet in length, but the mere thought of looking down frightens us. Despite its rustic look in 2018, it attracted almost 500,000 tourists. Number 6, the Trift. If you ever thought your life is missing a huge rush of adrenaline, why not try crossing this bridge? It's wide enough to allow passage of only one person at a time. The Trift, a pedestrian-only bridge, is located in the Swiss Alps. It has a length of 560 feet and a height of 330 feet. Approximately 20,000 people cross this bridge annually, in order to see the Trift Glacier. Number 5, Glass Skywalk. So this is not an actual bridge, but boy can it cause your heart to pump fast. If you wanted to challenge your life, this is the way to do it. To get to the top of the mountain, you'll need to take a cable car, and then cross the Walk of Faith to get to the summit. It's only 5 feet wide, and around 600 feet from the top. But it will make it look like an eternity, knowing that you're standing at a height of 4,600 feet on a glass bridge. Number 4, Puente de Ojuela. Also known as the Mapimi Bridge, it is located in Mapimi in the Mexican state of Durango. This suspension bridge was first built in 1898, but since then it has had numerous reconstructions, and since 1991, it was restored and proclaimed a tourist attraction. The distance it covers is 945 feet, and in 1992, 2 plaques were posted on each side of the bridge to commemorate its 100-year existence. Number 3, the Royal Gorge Bridge. This bridge does actually have a gorge, but it's not filled with lava or anything. It's just 955 feet high, so it has a length of 1,260 feet with the 18 feet, as if looking down the abyssal gorge wasn't scary enough. For all of you adrenaline junkies out there, there's a zip line. It was built in 1929, and until recently held the title for the highest bridge, when in 2003 the Beipan River Bridge was constructed in China. Number 2. The Monkey Bridges of Vietnam. They were the inspiration for the novel, The Monkey Bridges by Lan Chow. If you've never heard of them, it's okay. They're built over rivers, so passengers can go to their field and transport the rice. Depending on the material they were built from, they are also called coconut bridges and bamboo bridges. Although they can be extremely difficult to get used to, locals have been recorded carrying 100-pound bags of rice on them. Number 1. Kwandinsky. Well, hell finally has a name, and it's called Kwandinsky. Called the Frozen Tomb by some, this raggedy old bridge, as rusty frame is falling apart, is used daily by Russians in order to cross the Vitim River. It's connecting land on the distance of 1,900 feet, and you saw that its length is barely 7 feet. With no railing for cars or pedestrians. Yes, people use it as well. This is a safety hazard. You do not want to cross one in Russia. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.